Welcome to the FastTrak. This series of tutorials is designed to streamline your playing technique and your progress as a theremin player. Because sometimes, and believe me, I know this from experience, you just want to get going. You just want to be able to play some music. Now I say play some music because overwhelmingly every single person that I have received comments from on YouTube or via email or from our one-on-one sessions on Zoom or other online platforms where we've done private lessons, everyone has expressed the following. They bought the THEREMINI so they could play the theremin as a theremin to play music. Now, whatever type of music varies. Some people want to play songs, some people want to play pieces that they want to compose, others want to play ambient, meditative music. It's all good. It's all good. And for many of you, not all, but quite a few, this is your first instrument. You've never played a musical instrument before, and you've wondered, do I need to read music? And many of you are unfamiliar with musical terms, key signatures, scales, modes like Lydian, Mixolydian, Pharyngean, and so on. That's all okay. I'm here to tell you, you're fine. If you can sing on key, if you can whistle on key, and if you can tap out a complex rhythm, you will be able to play the theremin. These tutorials deal with what I call the technique quartet. I want to tell you that the definitions of the technique quartet are mine and mine alone. They don't necessarily apply to the theremin universe at large, but for over 2 decades I have used these 4 elements of the quartet and their definitions to help me progress as a player. The first is mind. Mind is what you're thinking while you're playing, what you're thinking about you're playing, what concepts are running around in your head regarding playing a theremin. The second is your body, your physical body. Everything that has to do with the physicality of playing a theremin. The third is your ear, which is arguably the most important element of the quartet. Your ear, because your ear tells you how you sound. And finally, the heart. And the heart is how you feel. How are you feeling while you're playing? How are you feeling when you listen to yourself or watch yourself play? And you can also extend the idea of the heart to imbuing music that you want to play with true emotional depth. Now, today we're going to start with the ear. And why? Because, as I mentioned, it's probably the most important element in the technique quartet, because only your ears can tell you how you sound. And when you're playing a theremin, I've said it before, I'll always say it, you are either on pitch or off pitch, which means you can be sharp or flat. And for those of you unfamiliar with musical terms, we're actually going to define those a little bit later. But when you listen to yourself, you will be able to hear if you are on pitch. You'll know if the notes that you're playing sound right. Sometimes, and again, I know this from experience, you can be playing a note that is so wildly off pitch that it is technically just plain the wrong note. It has nothing to do with what you're playing. And I've hit quite a number of those over the past few years. So you're either on or off pitch. Now, right before we get started, we're going to begin with ear, as I said, and there are 3 rules for dealing with the series that deals with exercises for ear training. The rule number 1 is you must always record yourself, whether audio only or video with audio. Record every time you practice. Second has to do with a mindset. I want you to do everything you can to drop the mindset of good, bad, meaning, am I playing good? Am I playing bad? Am I playing poorly? Am I playing well? Let it go and try to deal with a mindset that is only a positive assessment. And that is, am I on pitch or am I off pitch? Why is this a positive assessment? It's positive to find out that you are off pitch. It's wonderful to find out that you are on pitch. But why positive if you're off? Because only by hearing yourself and by being honest with yourself are you going to progress. If you learn that you are playing off pitch and you realize it, you can begin to work towards correcting it. If you never hear yourself, if you never assess yourself, you will never improve. You ready to get started? All right, here comes exercise A of the ear training series. Before we start, please pause this video tutorial and set up to record yourself. I'll wait right here. See, I'm pretending to be paused while you go ahead and set up. Come on, go set up to record, pause the video. All right, you're set up to record. How many of you remember the toy called Simon? It's been around for ages and you can still get it. It looked like a Roomba actually. It was a round disc with 4 colored panels. You would turn Simon on and each one of the panels would light up as it pressed. It would play a note like boop that might light up yellow. And you would hit the yellow panel and imitate it. It would go boop, you go boop, then it would light up the first plus another panel. So it would go boop, boop, and you'd go boop, boop, and it would keep on going, adding note after note after note, panel after panel, different colors doing it, and you were supposed to remember in sequence everything that it did and keep going. And of course, if you made a mistake and messed up the sequence that Simon was playing in, it would go and that was it. You lost. That's what we're going to do. We're going to basically play Simon. And I'll play a note, you play the note, I'll play the same note and add a second, you play that note, play the second note, and we'll go on like this for a little while, not too long. But I want you to be sure to do one thing. Always slide into the note. You'll see I'm going to slide into the note and hold the pitch and then put my hand over the volume loop. Slide again, slide into the second note, and then put my hand over the volume loop. The reason why you want to use the slide is going to become apparent to you in the next tutorial. So for now, slide into the note, hold the pitch, stop, and so on until we finish the sequence. You ready? Here we go. Fun, ain't it? Let's keep going. But you get the idea. Keep going. Here we go again. I know this can get difficult. You may have to go through this a couple of times, but keep going, keep going. Would you like to stop there? You'll excuse the blur there for a second. My phone rang, and it wouldn't stop ringing, so I had to edit a little tiny bit. Well, I think we can call it a day. What do you say? It was going to be a total of 15 notes, but I think we made it to 12, and that's fine. Try practicing this a number of times. See if at some point you were unable to remember the notes. Try it again. See if you can get through the entire thing. Do 3 or 4 times. See how you do. And then, only then, after you've finished attempting to do this exercise, only then, listen to the recording. And sit and honestly listen to what you're doing. You'll hear me play. You'll hear and or see yourself play. The main thing is, be honest with yourself and remember the mindset. It's not, am I playing good or bad or well or poorly? It's, am I playing on pitch? Listen carefully to see if you are. This first exercise is a foundation for a number of other exercises that are going to all be included in the next tutorial. I hope you had some fun with this, and I'll see you next time.